My friend Venmo requested $1 for a muffin after I hosted her for 3 nights. In return I charged her for my time home. She has a good job. It's not an issue of whether or not she can afford it. She spent the whole weekend talking about her recent promotion, cheap rent, and free flights. Now I see why she saves so much money. I am mildly infuriated to say the least. Update. I added my expenses to Splitwise and ignored the Venmo request. I have not gotten a response. It's 100% passive-aggressive, but I'm doing exactly what she did. I added my expenses to the dollar. So in theory she can't really complain about it because she added me to this app. Also, I agree making a big deal over $6 is a bit ridiculous, but this is mildly infuriating and I think requesting $6 as a guest is exactly that. It's only $6, but as a host and friend I felt taken advantage of and I don't want to let that slide. She has still not responded to my request even though she was very quick to Venmo me after the trip. So, after a couple days I still hadn't heard from her. I didn't put a huge amount of expenses in the app. Less than $50, and it was split among 3 people. I did a rough estimate of the cost of gas, food and a trip to the laundromat for sheets and towels. I could have gone a lot harder with rent and Wi-Fi, but I figured I got the point across. Anyway, because of the dinner I mentioned I still owed her $15. I really thought she'd reach out or change the Venmo request, but she didn't. I didn't want to end this thing owing her money, so I sent her $15. When I sent her the money, I sent her an honest message saying how we're even, but I was shocked that she charged me for such small items. I told her that it was my pleasure to host her and after all the effort I put in, I was shocked that she nickel and dimed me over stuff I thought she was offering. I talked about what it means to host someone and how as a guest, purchasing things like snacks or drinks can be a nice gesture. She apologized and was actually pretty open about it. She talked about how she just put stuff in the app and wasn't thinking, but now understands the effort I put in. I mean, I don't think I'll ever know what was going on in her brain when she added $3 muffins to the charges. Her actions were frustrating and I don't think they can be justified, but the apology did seem sincere and I appreciated that. I am pretty confident in my decision to add my own charges in the app and talk to her a few days later. I stood up for myself and told her that kind of behavior isn't okay. I still find the whole ordeal extremely frustrating, but I appreciate the apology and really do think it was a good lesson for her. I'm glad we talked about it. This is not to say everything will go on as normal. The whole thing changed how I view her as a friend, and I'm not sure what our friendship will look like moving forward. I did learn a valuable lesson about boundaries. If we hang out again, there will be no hosting or money talk.